Good afternoon, folks. James Stoltzfus here, Sauders Hardscape Supply. It is March the 8th, 2022, and we are excited to talk to you today about natural stone.
I'm Burt Hey. I'm here from Sauders Hardscape as well. And yes, so natural stone. What are the purposes that can be used for a hardscape project? Where are we going to see the natural stone?
Oh wow, natural stone can be used in almost every situation you want. For example, we're standing on a patio surface here.
All right.
1-inch thick flagstone. Be used for walkways, patios, but one of the more popular things is using it for like a wall cap. It can be used for a windowsill or like a sill between siding and stone veneer finishes.
Okay. How about the colors? What colors do we have here at Sauders Hardscape?
Yeah, we actually have 6 different colors. Bluestone, black sandstone, slate gray, blue ice, autumn brown, brown wave. Probably the most popular is the tried and true bluestone from northern Pennsylvania.
All right,
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the colors. What about the surfaces? Like I think of natural stone, I think of a slate texture, but we don't just have slate texture, do we?
Great question. We do have slate texture, like this blue ice piece here has a slate finish to it, but there's also, most of them are also a thermal finish, it's called, like this one here has got a slight texture to it.
All right.
Those 2 colors, yes.
So there's the 2 top textures. I'm thinking also the edges. Like I think 2 different edges so far already.
Yeah, great question. So the edges, they can be thermal finish just like the top, or we often put a rock face edge on to give it a little bit of character.
Okay.
See that? So use that with a hammer or chisel, get that
All right.
edge.
Nice, very nice looking. Is there any other custom features that we can offer here?
Well, the neat thing about natural stone is that you can make it all shapes and sizes. So you have a particular, say a pier cap or a wall cap, you can cut it to exactly the size you want.
Okay.
Put the edge on you like, and yeah, it's very versatile.
Is there any other edging? Any other texture, surface that we can put on this thing?
Yeah, these 2 are the most popular, but say you want to do a countertop or something a little more, with a little more class, we can put a polish finish on almost all of these stone.
Okay.
And it looks just like your granite countertops in your kitchens and all.
All right.
So yeah, you polish it, put a sealer on it.
Okay, all right. So we got your patio, your wall caps, your sills. If I'm using natural stone, why do I want to use the natural stone? What are the advantages?
I would say one of the biggest advantages, it's timeless.
Okay.
I mean, this stuff has been around as long as the earth is young, and it's gonna stay and last for a long time. Unlike, we love paver patios as well, but they are made of concrete, and concrete typically with time tends to fade away and show some of the aggregate. Natural stone, you may have some of that if you don't have a hard stone, but it will last for a lot longer in the sense that it doesn't wear away as fast.
And you won't see aggregate, is that correct over time? Yeah. Okay, all right. So here at Sauders Hardscapes, what are some of the favorites that we've seen here at Sauders?
Well, like I said, the PA Bluestone people just really like this. This one actually comes in 2 colors. So we have the premium blue, and we also have we call it the variegated color. It's more of a brown blue mix. And so that's a very popular one. The black, we've been selling a lot of the black. This is an imported stone, so it's been a little challenging to get, but also very, very nice color.
Very nice,
If you like the lighter colors, we have this blue ice, and there's another one that's just a little grayer than this. It's the slate gray.
Okay, that's what we have here on the floor, right? Just slate gray.
Yeah, exactly. This is slate gray. And then we have 2 different colors of brown. This is the autumn brown and the brown wave. In fact, this is the brown wave. This is the autumn brown. The biggest difference between these 2 is the texture. This one has a textured finish. This one has a slate finish.
Okay. Some of this is custom work, and I'm understanding that we do some custom cutting as well.
Absolutely. Tell you what, let's take a look at our saw shop.
All right. Okay, we are now out here in our saw shop. What can we do out here in the saw shop to transform someone's yard?
Oh man, this is where all the fun stuff happens. I can take pieces like this, cut them down to the exact size you need. Pier caps, wall caps, sills, rock face edge, thermal finish. That's a polishing machine.
Okay, we mentioned the countertop. This is the machine we do it with.
That's it right there. You mentioned it, we can do it. For example, rock face edge. Pretty much all rock facing edge is done with a hammer and a chisel still these days, even the stuff from the factory.
All custom hand work.
That's right. Just like that. And I take this finishing, just trim it up a bit, make it look good. This is a bridge saw.
Okay.
Works really nice, nice straight edges. Let me fire it up.
So straight cuts, very nice. And we got the chiseled edges. What other stuff can we do here? We mentioned, I think, in our previous talk about some custom shapes, right? So what all can we do with that?
Yes, exactly. So custom cutting takes a little more time, a little more effort, but right here we have an example of a fire pit cap. So a lot of these fire pits come with a, pre-built kits. And the finish is just the block, but if you want to take it to the next level, you'll put a custom fire pit caps on like this. So these are, it's a 4-piece system. We do 3-piece systems. Right here we've got a piece of autumn brown. Sorry, it's brown wave. This is brown wave. Cut it into a radius and we rock face the edge. So probably what they'll do with this one is take it, put it on, and put an insert like a Brio fire pit insert inside of this thing.
Nice, very nice. So this is all a 4-piece, 3-piece. This was all done on this bridge saw.
No, we have to take a handsaw to get the radius.
Okay, that's all done by the handsaw?
Yeah. All right. Or sometimes we use this depending on how tight the radius is. We have a bit that we'll put in there and get that.
All right, nice, nice. Okay, so we have all these options here. What kind of stone do we have in stock here at Sauders?
So I mentioned earlier we have 6 different collars. We have stock of all 6 collars. The sizes and all vary some, but I have a pretty good selection of bluestone. Bluestone's a little harder right now, but we have a lot of black. I have blue ice, I have slate gray. I know I've got a bunch of brown wave up there. It all depends on what you're looking for, but there's a good possibility I could put something together for you.
And so we're talking about all kinds of options here, so we can go from a big slab down to a 12 by 12 patio piece.
Good question. I can't get slabs in the black, although I can get a 24 by 96.
Okay.
So I'm a little more limited in that one. And this brown wave, I can get a 4 by 8 sheet, so you can do a pretty big countertop. Bluestone, typically I can get 4 by 8s. Right now we're a little limited. On the on the slate gray and the blue ice, they have what they call a barbecue slab.
All right.
That's a 36 by 96.
Okay. A little bit smaller than 4 by 8, but it's one of those that we can use for just about any counter pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, 3 by 8 piece, you can make a lot of counter space out of that for sure.
So, with all the stock we have, and someone calls in and says they want to have a kitchen countertop done and fire pit cap done, what kind of time frame are we looking at here?
Well, there again, it all depends on the scope of the project, but 2 to 3 weeks if the product's here, if it fits into what we can do. 2 to 3 week turnaround time is fairly typical.
Okay, wonderful. So here at Sauders, we can fit your needs in for your natural stone and transform your backyard into something that is really special.
Thanks, guys.